All right, we are back for the afternoon stream. A little later than I usually like to start, but we had to go take a cat to the vet, and then we came back and watched the most recent episode of The Last of Us Season 2 and got the review out. So if you haven't watched that yet, it's up on YouTube now. Can I just hop over the fence here? Nope. I'm gonna go back up and sleep, actually. I don't want to do anything at nighttime. Get out of the way.
It's like Boozer says, I hear a bunk calling my name.
I'll be in my bunk. Double espresso. Chris just made fresh hummus. We had hummus and tortillas with queso fresco for lunch. I've got a psychopath cat in here, Snow White.
Alright,
She's
okay.
got the
Let's
zoomies. She's being a little naughty. We'll see if she gets to stay in here or not. We're going to do this camp quest. Oops, did I take a wrong turn? I think I took a wrong turn. Frack, till I get down, man. We don't really have rodents here, Phantom X. We have iguanas and lizards, and they do catch a lot of lizards. And the neighbors will occasionally have mice and large, like, mice. I guess you could probably, they're probably rats, but, they're just big mice. I don't think they're actually rats, but they're like large mice. They've only come into our property, like, honestly, they don't really come over here because we have so many cats. So we don't really have a rodent problem. When they were kittens, especially when we let them roam free, they would go into the neighbors' yards and they would bring back mice and birds. And Mary and Leia both got bats. Like, they brought bats back like 4 different times. So the cats would sit on top of our chicken coop, and the bats will come down and swoop around. And our cats would sit there and wait on top of the chicken coop and would jump at the bats. And 3 or 4 times they got bats. This is before we've locked everybody down in the catio for the past like 6 months because just we were having all these accidents and just problems, and so they don't get to do that anymore. But they were catching anything they could get their hands on. Yeah, for sure. They spent their first 2 years roaming free and living in the woods and on the neighbors' properties before we locked them down in the catio. Like, the last 6 months they've been in the catio, which is about, they're all 3 years old now. So like the first 2.5 years. Oh yeah, Pippin, my office cat, who unfortunately passed recently. She would bring birds back and kill them in the hallway outside of my office, and I would sit here and hear this horrific sound of the birds like crying as Pippin devoured them live. Yeah, they're definitely they'll catch everything they get their hands on. Mary loves we get these big like 4-inch wide. They're moths, butterflies and moths, and the big thing though are like baby iguanas and like these lizards, and they'll get them up to like 8-inch, 12 inches. I actually just went out. That's why I'm all sweaty right now. We had like 4 iguanas in the backyard, so I ran out with a stick, and Frodo comes with me. Chris is terrified of it because they run from me. The iguanas will run from me, but when they see Frodo, they'll stop and they stomp the ground, and then they whip their tail. And she's probably not wrong with these. I got to be careful about Frodo because he just goes like a beeline and wants to go attack him. He doesn't care how big they are. He like, you're in my property. But I got to try to get to him first because otherwise he could get hurt like that. But I just ran off like 3 2-footers, and there was one big like 5-footer that was in the chicken coop area. But they'll eat eggs if you let them. So mostly they're there to eat. Like we have some like climbing vines that like go all over the top of our chicken wire, and they have like these little orange fruits, and so they'll climb all over those and eat the orange fruits. But if they get down into the chicken coop, they'll go look for eggs. So that's why yesterday I was in and out, in and out, in and out, making sure that they weren't getting into the duck eggs. Chris is home today, and I just ran off the iguanas for the afternoon, so I bet they don't come back. Because it's like 3:30. They probably won't come back again today.
What do you need? What's up?
But yeah, we don't really have too many problems with rodents. The neighbors, yeah. But this will be my, Chris is very meticulous about keeping things very, very clean. So there's not really anything for the rats to get a hold of. Mice, I should say. They're not rats. Was there another exit out of that camp? I'll be damned, there's another side. And then Pippin used to bring back snakes. She brought back 4 or 5 times snakes. Frodo brought back tarantulas like 3 different times. Lucas brought tarantulas twice. Again, this is when we used to let them roam free. They brought home all sorts of stuff. And the worst was we used to leave the so for like the first year and a half that they were alive, we would just leave the we have like the slatted front door where like there's a window that has like slats, and we just leave it open, and the cats would come and go as they please. And they would jump through the window with something in their mouth and then like drop it on the living room floor and kill it there. And Chris got extremely, after like the 3rd snake or 2nd snake and a couple of tarantulas, she was like, yeah, that can't happen anymore, because we're going to end up waking up in the middle of the night and there's going to be a tarantula on the bed because of our cats. Like, you're not wrong.
Need this?
Yeah, we have tons of, there's lots of wildlife around here. We have possums, porcupines.
You're crossing the road 2 years ago. You would have gone splat.
So, you want to learn how to hunt? That what I'm hearing?
I know how to shoot a gun.
It's a rifle, not a gun.
I was in the 10th Mountain Cope. Don't give me any Marine Corps bullshit.
Killing a buck's a little different than killing a man. Or a freak. Best way to hunt an animal is to track it. You gotta focus. And see what nature's trying to tell you. If you look hard enough, you'll see the signs.
What's up, Dumpy? Sherrod says, no idea if it's hype, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with spiders like they do in Australia. I think Thandar was talking, and Transcend were talking about that one day. Like, you definitely have to be conscious of it, I think, if you live in Australia.
Well, okay then. Look hard. See this pile of deer scat? It's fresh.
Yeah, I see it.
They lead this way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, come on then.
Come on, then.
Quick, there's your buck.
I see him.
Now here, use my rifle. If you were in the 10th mountain, you know how to use a scope.
Yeah, Cope, I know how to use a scope.
Easy, easy.
I got this.
Got him. Nice shot.
Oh, God damn it, it wasn't a kill shot. He got away.
Oh no, that's okay. You wounded him. He'll bleed out soon enough. We just gotta track him.
Okay.
See the blood spots? Look close.
Yeah, I see him.
And follow him.
On it.
He'll be slowing down about now. Losing too much blood. We should be coming across his carcass any time now. Okay, you know how to gut an animal?
Yeah, look. Cope, Boozer and I have been hunting before. He used to go elk hunting with his old man, and yeah, he showed me how to gut a deer.
Well, let's just say, no disrespect to Boozer, but you got a lot to learn. You're wasting a lot of meat there. Overall, not bad for a beginner.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm really hoping they do a patch for story difficulty on Expedition 33. Dumpy. That lamp master boss took me 5 tries.
Now, I'll take back that rifle.
Here, thanks.
Like I said, Deke, we can always use more venison at the camp. Still got some folks trying to heal up from that Ripper attack.
Okay, Cope. Yeah, I'll see if I can remember that.
Yeah, hopefully I get back to it tomorrow, Sherrard. I didn't get a chance to do it today because I had we had some stuff come up. We had to take Cat to the vet, and I didn't get a chance to come back and do my second morning stream, which was supposed to be Expedition 33 this morning.
Hope says he's been helping out around the camp. You won't say it, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, the story difficulty
What's up,
needs
man?
work. Dumpy. It kind of feels to me like the story difficulty for Stalker
That's all I got
2,
today.
when Stalker 2 first came out, and then they patched it and said, "Oh yeah, guys,
Hey, how's
story
it
mode
going?
was broken."
Hey there.
I kind of feel like story mode
I'll be
does
by
not feel
later.
like story mode with Expedition 33. Correct. I don't like the party being forced either. I really wish that story mode would just turn on. So I don't know if you guys, for those of you who played South of Midnight, I think South of Midnight did it really well, where they had the option to just completely skip the combat if you wanted to and just play the story of the game. And I think that that's brilliant. I think that all games should do that. I think all games should say, here's this really cool complex combat system that you can engage with if you want to, when you want to. But if there are times when you don't want to, skip it. Just watch the cutscenes. And I'm like, that would be so cool. Or like turn the QuickTime events on, like automatically. Like they have the on the attack mode, you could turn the QuickTime events on so that it automatically does the extra button presses. I would love if they had the parry, block, etc. set up to do QuickTime events as well, and just be like, I don't want to do this today. Like some days I want to do it, and other days I'm like, I already made my attempt, I failed. Let's just do an automatic version, and
Hey, been seeing
I
you
don't know.
around more.
It does not
up,
feel like a
man?
story mode to me.
Yo, you need fuel? Okay, man.
Other than that, I think it's a phenomenal game.
How's it going, Booze Man?
I'm fine, goddammit. Hey, Deke, we're getting low on supplies. Could use some more meat if you get a chance.
Oh, shit. Okay. I guess it's been a while since we did any hunting. I'll see if I can scare up some meat while I'm out.
You remember what you're doing?
Yeah, I had Cope give me a few pointers, believe it or not.
Oh, shit, I don't believe it. Thanks, Steve.
See you, booze man. All right, now I just gotta find some meat. Deer, bear, wolf. Oh, fuck, don't matter to me.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. I grew up in these here woods. My grandfather taught me all about hunting. Funny how it still works in a world we never would have dreamed of. I built my first treehouse to use as a deer blind. Getting height on the target.
Yeah, for real, Sherrod. Sometimes it feels like there's just some stuff that doesn't feel like it's been properly balanced in story mode. It could be something as simple as what they did with Stalker 2, where they just don't have the balances adjusted quite properly yet. But my Twitter feed is full of people who are loving the game, but not loving the story mode. They're like, the difficulty does not feel like story mode difficulty.
You're as likely to be prey as hunter. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled when you're hitting up places we all need to go. My grandfather always said the easiest way to a good meal was to lay a trap. Put a snare by a tree, and you could have dinner next time you come round. But careful. A headless snake can still bite, especially when it ain't really dead. My grandfather would have outlived us all. Let me tell you.
If I get a Switch 2, I'm not rushing out to buy one, so...
Well, that's great, Cope. So you and your granddaddy set traps for him, and you and your old
It popped
man
up on
used
my
to lay down
Amazon
salt licks. Yeah, that's real sporting.
yesterday, day before, something
I
like
guess
that, so I
none of
put it
that
on my
shit
wish
matters
list. I think it's supposed to go on sale June 5th? So if I get one... Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention. If I manage to get one on Amazon the day they come out, then I'll have one, but I'm not rushing to buy one.
Fresh meat.
That could work, Sherrod. Like a Pictos where it takes up like it costs like 20, you know, that could be cool. Like a Pictos that costs 20 different points to equip, but it, yeah, it like stops all damage.
Okay.
I could get behind that. God, it wants me to go a long way away for more meat. I have to get my bike. Not necessarily scalpers per se, but just like the Switch 2 popped up on Amazon yesterday, so I put a wish list in. And I think it said like June 5th will be the release date, so if I get one, cool. What's up, JK? But I'm not like gonna go out of my way to try to get one day one, like. But I did put a wish list for the one that comes with like Mario Kart. So yeah, if I get a Switch 2, that's the whole point of getting a Switch 2 would be to include that in my rotation and start playing some Switch 2 games on top of like Xbox games and PlayStation games. But yeah, I'm not. It's not like I'm not in a rush. Oh, it'll go higher than $800, I guarantee it, Dribrom. Man, there's a lot of critters down in here. I should have waited till daytime, maybe.
A buck.
Shit, man, they're leading me straight into some...
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me! Is that a horde? I don't have time to look. I don't know if that's a horde. I need the meat, man. I may have to, like, go back and change the time of day. The Pro is only worth it if you don't already own a PS5. That's the only reason I would recommend someone buying one. Like, I bought my PS5 last March, and then like 6 months later, the PS5 Pro came out. Ain't no way I'm going to turn around and spend another $750 or whatever it was. And I saw no reason to trade it in. It's not that big of a difference. I've talked about this before in another stream. The only reason anyone should care about a PS5 Pro is if you're like a graphics snob. Because as far as streaming goes, the end user is never going to be able to tell the difference between a PS5 and a PS5 Pro. You're never going to see it because I don't stream in 4K resolution. So, that's it. It's only worthwhile for people who are graphics snobs. That's it. It's like, ooh, you get some extra frames. Not that big of a deal. Ooh, the textures are slightly better. Again, no one's going to notice. The average gamer is never going to know the difference.
That ought to do it. Okay, I just gotta get this back to Boozer.
And yeah, this game has some intense music. Oh, I would totally watch a movie series based on this. Like a not a movie series, a TV series. Give Sam Witwer the lead role. Make a limited series, just like they did The Last of Us. You do an 8-episode arc. You tell the exact story of the game, and that's it. Then you leave it with the same cliffhanger and everything. I'd watch it. Yeah, that's exactly crazy. I think for the average, everyday, ordinary
I should stop
gamer,
for fuel.
no one's ever gonna. Yeah, the only people who are upgrading to the PS5 Pro are the people who have like they're graphics snobs. They're the people who have to have the absolute best graphics, or they think a game isn't worth playing, and that's not that big of an audience. Or the people who didn't buy a base PS5. Like if I had waited 6 months, it totally would have been worth it to go buy the PS5 Pro. But not when I just spent, $600 or whatever it was to buy the PS5. I was like, I'm not gonna turn around and spend, you know. And they're like, yeah, but you could upgrade. And I was like, and then I have to spend weeks waiting in line and deal with the returns and everything. I was like, it's not worth it to me. Like the headache is just not worth it. I have a PS5. It works great. Oh, an extra 3 frames per second, and oh, an extra couple of pixels. It's just like not worth it. Oh, but you can play games in 60 frames. It's like I could play this game in 60 frames. I'm in performance mode. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm playing in performance mode or quality mode. I don't give a fuck. It looks good enough. I'm happy. I'm having fun. Yeah, see, I don't even run a 4K monitor either. Yeah, I run a 1920 by 1080 monitor. I have a 4K smart TV, but I don't game on that thing anymore.
Hey, booze man, I brought in some meat. Should keep us stocked up for a while.
Hey, Deke, thanks, man. I'm not real hungry right now. I'll salt it up in a bit.
I'm just gonna grab some shut eye. I was ready to go back at it.
Ooh, hello. I don't know what game this is, Token Bits. It's almost like the description text and the tag on Twitch would tell you exactly that. Captain Obvious says... Not only does it specifically say in the title the game I'm playing, it also has the game tagged. Oh, you're gonna cry a little bit that I'm a dick? Well, at least I'm not. Well, I can't say that word on live. Oh, you gotta love it. I just clicked on you. I don't know what you're playing. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta stop for a minute. That is the lowest hanging fruit we've had all day. Oh my god. The person made a Twitch account. Oh my god. Twitch categories, Twitch description text, YouTube category, YouTube description text, thumbnails and all. What game are you playing? Oh man. That is absolutely hilarious. Short says one small complaint was starting inventory at all spots had carry 3, 5, and 6. Well, eventually you can level it up. We were just looking at that in the survival line. You could take more inventory spots. So I get why they have it so little. Like they want you to think about that. It's a sacrifice. Like, do you want to do more gun damage, or do you want to do more melee damage, or do you want to have some more carry space? I'm sorry if you have to deal like people with. I'm sorry if you have to deal with people like that at work, Dumpy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we definitely need to call that stuff out when we see it, because if you let that sort of stuff spread, it's contagious. Don't let your kids grow up to be stupid, folks. Make sure you teach them right. Reading, writing, and arithmetic are all very important skills to survive in the world. Observational skills are extremely important. Learn how to read, learn how to write, learn how to observe. Yeah, but I'm a dick for telling him to pay attention.
Mass grave. I keep forgetting it's so close to O'Leary Mountain. Don't ask me how.
What if we're going straight into a cutscene here? Yep. Probably, JK.
O'Brien, how much longer are we gonna be out here? We're just getting started, so pull your jets, okay? Let me get back to work.
O'Brien, this has got to be it.
Alright, can't use the bike.
Sarge, how about we make an unscheduled stop on our way back? A couple of sample traps I want to check.
Hey, Doc, how long before your job's done?
I'm not a doctor. I keep telling you that.
Sorry, Lieutenant O'Brien. How long are we gonna be here?
Is this one of those things where I'm not supposed to get caught?
I saw something in our approach. I want to check it out.
I'm thinking so.
Fresh carrot.
Okay, Doc. Lieutenant, don't become carrying yourself.
Only animals can become carrion, Corporal, not humans. You guys checked the perimeter, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Sure, I saw something. Lieutenant O'Brien, field note 2006. On approach to the landing site, I observed a large swarm of insects, probably Tabanus atratus or Ptera, in a clearing well away from our designated target. From that distance, I could not discern what was attracting the insects, but from the size of the swarm, recent carrying is indicated. Should be just over here. Damn it, where is it? Ah, here it is. Speculation as to Tabanus atratus is confirmed. Lots of rumors from this here, but that's Italian carrion is still mostly intact and appears to be.
I heard something.
Minus or mule deer. Let me check that. Striation of the larger muscle masses indicate infection of Hogan strain HB. We'll take sample.
Well, look at it this way, you poor son of a bitch. At least you weren't torn apart by freaks. If you lived a few more weeks, you might have become one yourself. Now, whether that been something.
Buddy.
Come on, stay back.
I just want to talk.
Nero Protocol 2-7 states clearly that if conducting operations in quarantine zones, if I encounter any civilians or civilians, that I'm forbidden from making contact.
Really? See, that sounded to me like making contact.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's a lot more to this game than zombies, JK.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch more.
How? How are you alive,
What?
O'Brien?
I don't understand.
Okay, you were there that night. Farewell. The next night, refugee
Nero
camp.
Protocol
The choppers
2-7
were
states
burning.
that
Everyone was dead. They were slaughtered, torn limb for
Nero
goddamn limb.
Protocol
All right,
2-7.
listen up. We're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, we have a little chat. You give me the information that I need, and then you go back to digging your way through freaker shit or whatever the hell else you're doing out here. The hard way. I crack open that little spacesuit, and then we see what your friends out there have to say about you breathing in all this contaminated air. So what's it gonna be, O'Brien?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Especially the ending. Oh man, the ending.
You remember the rooftop of the old brewery? I put a woman on your chopper. She was wounded.
Yes. I remember a knife wound. She was cut pretty bad.
I went to the refugee camp that you said you were taking her to. Everyone was dead, so I'm going to ask you again. How did you survive?
We weren't there. We were diverted south to another camp. Like you said, the camp in Belknap was overrun, so they moved us south to a camp outside of Silver Lake.
Were there survivors?
You mean now? I don't know. I was transferred to the research unit.
Did she survive?
Oh, wait. I can find out. I can check. You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but I'll check.
And I'm gonna go with you.
No, you can't. Please, you don't... Hey, you don't understand. They'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay? I did my job. Did that woman your wife? I put her on oxygen. I gave her an IV. I kept her alive. I got in a lot of trouble for that. She was septic. She wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the mass unit. I saved her goddamn life.
O'Brien, report.
The core of this is actually a romance tale.
I have to go.
It's pretty badass. And then there's the bromance between Deeks and Boozer.
If I don't hear from you.
And then there's like the stuff you do at all the various camps.
And I'm gonna do a lot worse than snap off an antenna.
And then there's all the stuff you do upgrading your bike. And then there's the gunplay and the upgrading of your guns.
But you're not the only one who lost someone that night.
There's a lot to this game. There are zombie hordes, yeah. But there's also a lot more than it's a riding sim. Ah.
O'Brien, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? They were diverted south. He said that he put her on oxygen, he gave her an IV, he kept her alive. She was septic, so she wasn't gonna make it, but he got her to a mass unit. He saved her life. He said it. He said he saved her life. She can still be... No. But O'Brien is alive. And if he is, then maybe...
Shit just got a lot more complicated.
Deke, you there?
Hey there.
Booze man. A few days ago, I asked you if you remembered that Nero asshole O'Brien.
Yeah, Deke, it's all kind of a blur.
Yeah, okay. Get some shut-eye, Booze man. I'll tell you about it later.
When are we riding out of here, Deke?
Soon, Boozer. Real soon. Look, as soon as your arm heals, we're gonna be riding the hell out of here.
Yeah, Deke. Okay.
Alright, that is worthy of a quick save moment there. Alright, next up. Check in on Lisa. I don't know which one of these is going to be closer. That's way over there. Also, both of those are way over there. Probably better off. I can get there with the gas in my tank. How close am I to faction hit here? Oh, I'm a long way from rank 2. I'm pretty close to rank 2 over here. Yeah. Alright, let's go get rank 2 over here because that'll get me the next tier of guns. Hazmat suits, what could go wrong?
O'Brien. You out there? O'Brien. You son of a bitch, you better radio me. You hear me, O'Brien? I know you're on this channel. God damn it. Okay, you better get back to me or I'm going to track you down. You got that? Oh, God damn it. Oh, come on, O'Brien. Get back to me.
Yeah, the radio background and Boozer's talking. There's a lot of good stuff in this game. Like I said, I'm really happy it got the re-release, and it's getting like I'm not hearing any negativity around the re-release, to be honest with you, other than your handful of people who are like, it's not worth $50. They already got me for $50. Why should I spend the money again? Don't. This isn't aimed at people who are grumpy about spending $50 on something. This is aimed at people who never played the game before. People like myself who played it on subscription before. And so it was like, hey, I'll give them money. For sure I'll support.
Why would you want to leave? It's safe here.
I have to work.
Okay.
We're still not quite to tier 2, man. What if I turn in some food and bounties? Oh.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Got some bounties. That's good. It's real good.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get enough.
See you again.
That's all I got.
Nope. I'm still like 200 short. Thumb bitch.
Hey, what do you need?
Hey, how's it going? See you later.
Would you look at that? Oh my, would you look at that?
Deke, you there? Did you track down the chopper? Was it the same guy, the one we saw?
Yeah, it was him.
Do you remember us? Sarah, what happened?
I don't know. They got diverted south.
Yeah, we definitely need a part 2.
He remembered her, but he doesn't know what happened to her.
You don't think she's still alive?
What? No. I mean, no, look, I'm not stupid, Boozer. I just want to...
Plus, it's really satisfying later on when you get the bike, like, fully upgraded.
St. John, Salome Hot Springs. Talk to you there.
Yeah, Deke, I'm here.
Hey, I'm at that location where the girl was last seen. Looks like they, got hit by a swarm. If she was here, probably not much chance she's still alive.
If she is, they'll find her. Tuck her out.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Down you go.
Oh, it's all exploits, dude. Like my TikTok feed last night. Like I'm trying to find like legitimate stuff to watch about Oblivion, and it's all just the guys who are like, dude, exploit this, exploit that, best way to get. And like today, I already had 3 people I've blocked on my newbie tip video. I've had blocked 3 people who are trying to link out to videos talking to people about how to level up their lock picking and level up their sneak without ever leaving the prison. And it's like, stop trying to teach people bullshit hacks and cheats. Just go play the fucking game.
Oh, god damn it, swarmers.
What do we got?
Which way?
Did I beat Expedition 33?
Might be here
No
somewhere,
way.
right?
Long way away from. I'm only like 15 hours in. I don't even think I'm 15. I think I'm like 12 hours into Expedition 33. Got a long way to go to beat Expedition 33. I've got 3 weeks. We're playing Expedition 33, Days Gone, and Oblivion until May 15th. So I've got 3 weeks. We skipped the Expedition 33 session today because I had to take a cat to the vet, so.
Oh, Jesus, looks like the swarm tore him apart. Poor bastards.
What's coming on May 15th? Doom, The Dark Ages, and the Star Wars Outlaws DLC. And then May 23rd, I've got Tainted Grail, Mist of Avalon, or whatever it's called. So I gotta have all these games wrapped up by May 15th. I am missing something here. The footprints stop right here. Did they go up? Yeah, I already checked that corpse. Oh, Dune Awakening did me a huge favor by moving the release. I'm gonna go up that telephone pole. Maybe there's something up there that I'm missing. Radio tower, whatever. I hear something up here. Doesn't sound good, I'll tell you that much.
Rose Allen, right?
No!
Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. See, I'm not with those assholes.
No!
Oh shit, she's tied up.
God damn it, I'm here to help. Tucker sent me. Wait, I said that I am here to help you.
No! You're with her! You're from the work camp!
No, I'm with Tucker. I do runs for, yeah.
They starved me. I wouldn't follow her orders, so they wouldn't feed me.
Woman, it's a work camp. I mean, everyone's gotta work.
I'm not a slave. I'm not going back, do you hear me? I'd rather die out here.
Okay, God damn it. Go on.
Finally rank 2 with the springs. Which means I can go buy some guns. I'm also not in a rush to finish Expedition 33 because I'm secretly hoping that they push a patch to adjust the difficulty on story mode. So I'm just kind of like, I'll play it a couple hours a day. But it's also a Game Pass game, so I didn't have to go out of my way to spend money on it. So I'm just like, you know, it's a great game. I definitely think it's one of the Game of the Year choices for sure. But I am, yeah, secretly hoping that they push patch out that adjusts the difficulty or something about the precision BS on some of those bosses. So I'm not in a rush. I also don't, I can't play it for more than a couple of hours a day. Like, I only have like 1 or 2 boss fights in me per day. Anything more than that, and I just don't like that precision-based gameplay at all. I love the story, I love the music, I love the visuals. It's an amazing fucking game. But the other day I did 2 like I did that boss and they wanted me to do another boss and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Like, I'm done. I'm 2 hours in. There's no way I'm doing 2 bosses back to back. Like, we've already had 2 boss fights in this stream.
Was it the same guy the one we saw on the roof that night?
Yeah. Yeah, it was him.
Did you remember us? Sarah, what happened?
I don't know. They got diverted south. He remembered her, but he doesn't know what happened to her.
You don't think she's still alive?
What? No. I mean, no, look, I'm not stupid, Boozer. I just want to find out, you know, what happened to her. Where she died.
Well, hey, maybe you can finally, I don't know, find some peace.
I don't need to find any peace, Jesus, Boozer. I gotta go, all right? Deacon out.
Ooh, looks like there's a combat video for the Outer Worlds 2 that I need to watch at some point.
Zanny?
Stuff's getting scarce. Check back. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, we're about to go buy a gun finally.
Good to see you, Deacon.
How's life as a camper, Alkai? Same as ever?
Okay, submachine gun, rate of fire, or do we want the MWS? I honestly don't remember. MWS. I'm gonna go look this up really quick.
Deacon, here.
Yeah, 5 more ammo sounds like it's probably a better idea, and it still has a pretty fast rate of fire if I'm not mistaken. I think we're gonna go with the MWS.
Powerful. Good shot. You'll like this one.
I can't do the ammo upgrades until later.
Find me if you need anything else. Need supplies, weapons?
Okay, now we can actually start looking at the weapons that I've got stashed.
All right, I see how it is. Come back whenever you need something.
Hang on, I did not check. Was there another pistol type upgrade?
Deacon, how's it going?
Okay, just stopping by.
Nah, it's that little stubby. I don't want that.
All right, I see how it is. You want anything else? Come see me.
Oh, I can't check on Lisa yet. I wonder if I have to sleep until the next day. Oh.
Came up from California and taken hiring in 97 before it got.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
We were gonna stop.
Never heard of Mind's Eye. My June is already swamped.
Should do it.
All right. No job available. All right, I think we just need to ride out.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Zanny.
Deke, you there? I got bored. Figured I'd see if I remembered how to make anything. Stop by when you can. I think you'll like it.
Boozer, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by when I can. Deacon out.
Yeah, it's the first I've even heard of a Mind's Eye. I'm taking a peek at it right now. June. Yeah, unfortunately my June is already jam-packed. Because I've got, on June 5th, I'm starting Dune Awakening. And then on June 15th, I've got the Altars. And then I've got Tales of the Shire. And I've got then, what's at the end of the month? Death Stranding 2. The trailer looks pretty good. I'm taking a peek at it right now on their Steam page. Mind's Eye. Who are? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any sleep in the month of June, Anzolo. May, for that matter. I don't have any quests. This is a weird bug where, hang on a sec, guys. I'm hearing some noises I gotta go check out. I think that was the. I opened the door and Smeagol like ran underneath the bed and he's hiding underneath the bed. So I had to take Blanca outside, and then when I'm out there, it's the neighbors' kids. That's what's making all the noise. They've got a little like a kiddie pool filled up, and they're throwing stuff around the backyard and making all sorts of noise. That's what I heard. And then I guess Smeagol was at the door, like scratching at my office door, wanting to come in because he's in panic mode. I don't have any quests. I wonder if I need to like sleep or something. I don't know that I've ever had a moment where I didn't have a quests.
Huh. That's interesting.
I don't really think I need anything at the moment for crafting. I'm pretty full on resources. Yeah, I don't think there's not too many games that I've started that I haven't finished. I'm pretty good about finishing. Like, I usually don't start games if I don't have time to finish them. There are exceptions to that rule. Like, I know we didn't finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I didn't finish Prince of Persia Lost Crown. Those are the two that jump out to me from last year. Have I played any games this year that I didn't finish? I feel like there's something recently that I started and got a few sessions into and was like, nope. And I don't remember what it was. I don't have any active quests at the moment. That's interesting. I can't deselect that one. That one's like bugged out, I think. Let's ride back to Copeland's camp. See if anything pops up along the way. Oh, Monster Hunter. Thank you, Hexcellence. It was Monster Hunter. That's absolutely true. I spent $70 on Monster Hunter, played it for like 2 streams, and was like, nope.
Tucker, Deacon St. John to Ada Tucker.
Deke, did you find her?
Yeah, Tuck, I found her, and she's on her way back.
Wait, you let her go? Alone?
Well, she took one of the squatters' bikes. She said that she was gonna be able to find her way. She didn't want my help.
Ah, God damn it, Deke. You should have brought her in.
Well, why, Tuck? Why? Is something wrong? I mean, is there some reason she wouldn't want to come back?
No, of course not. It's just a kid like Rose. She doesn't have a goddamn clue about what's out there.
Well, I don't know, Tuck. Maybe she does. St. John out.
All right.
Hey, been seeing you around more.
What's up, Manny?
Deacon.
Just looking.
No job available.
Jazzy.
Bring some bounties in? Hey! Nice.
That's it for now. That's all I got for now.
I need to get to the next rank of trust with these guys so I can upgrade my bike a little bit more. I don't think that... yeah. And that's exactly why I will never put any game that I own on Steam, because of what CDog Buy It just said on Twitch. That's what I like about Steam. I can try a game out for 2 hours and then request a refund if you don't like it. I do not think that that's a legitimate reason to request a refund. The only reason you should be getting a refund is if the game has game-breaking bugs. That's it. That's why I don't put my games on Steam, because of that reason right there. I refuse to allow people to buy it and then refund it because I didn't like it. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering a hamburger and being like, you know what? I don't like the type of meat they use. I don't like the type of cheese. I don't like their barbecue sauce. I want my money back. No, bitch, you ate the burger. You had 2 bites out of it. Now, if the burger is like undercooked or it's got hairs in the soup, sure, you need a refund for that because the kitchen fucked up. But if you ordered the food, you ate the food, you ate part of the food, no, you're not getting your money back. It's like getting on a plane and being like, you get on a plane, you're halfway to the destination. I don't like this airline. I didn't like the airline food. I want a refund. No, man, you're midway through the flight. Come on now. Yeah, I don't refund games. I don't think I've ever refunded a game ever in the history of. But I'm also coming from the perspective of being a game developer, and I would never refund a game because I didn't like it.
All right.
Game breaking bug? Sure.
If you need it.
Robert Reynolds says that's why I use disc games. Good luck finding disc games in the days of having games that are bigger than 50 gigs, Robert Reynolds. And most games these days are 200, 250 gigs. Ain't no 250 gig game coming on a 50 gig Blu-ray disc.
Should have more stuff later. I'll refuel you, nice and good. Good as new.
Have I paint jobs? I don't think I want to paint my bike yet. We'll see. Ooh. Let's do matte black.
I'll wrap that up for you.
Ooh, I like that mountain. That's cool.
This should last you for a while.
Bigfoot, hell yeah. Ah, here we go, Matt. Oh, it's one click. I can't just hold it over. We're going matte black, baby. Oh! I borched it.
Cool. Need anything else?
Of course, now my logo doesn't show up that well. Might not be able to do the Bigfoot because it's like black. Yeah, Bigfoot's not going to work. Alright, Crazy Wolf's not bad. Those aren't going to work. Should I just go standard fireball? I feel like the fireball is too cheesy. Honestly, that's not too bad right there. I don't mind that bird.
Hey man, I got a lot of shit to do.
Fuck it. The hawk. Alright, that's looking a little slicker, man.
Alright. Thanks, man.
Exactly, Sherrard. I can't think of a single story mode game that I didn't finish either, and Expedition 33 has a story mode that doesn't feel quite right. Again, it's the first game from their team, and I'm hoping they take the feedback.
You've got to go after him now. They're getting away.
Go after who, Tuck? Slow down.
It's Roach. It's Roach. You know him. He used to ride with Leon and Alvarez. But I trusted him.
Oh, God damn it, Tuck. You shouldn't have.
No, he's taken the rest of our drugs and headed north. My boys lost him somewhere around Marion Forks.
All right, I'll see if I can track it down.
And that's my only complaint is the combat, and only the boss fights. I don't have a problem on the normal mobs, but the boss fights are repetitive. I don't like two-stage fights. It's like if you've made me take 20 minutes to beat the boss mob, and I've had to learn, 6 different attacks, and I finally start getting to the point where I get the feel of those attacks down, and I'm finally getting the reactions kind of halfway decent by the end of it, and then you throw me into a stage 2 where everything's already different again. You've lost me. You've lost me at that point. Alright, there's a gas station up there. Decals are a must, says Shiny Red Flag. I agree. Alright, there's a gas station up the road a bit.
Deacon St. John, this is Ada Tucker. Alki wanted me to tell you that the camp is thankful for all the runs you've been doing. And all the help you get.
I should be able to fuel up at this. Oh shit. Oh, I have a new gun. You good, bro?
Hold on, I'm coming. You want to die out here? Look, there's a camp.
Where? Show me.
Copeland's camp, please, because I need the faction to get my bike.
Peaceful Lake. Mark Copeland. It's safe there.
Thank you so much for stopping. I was so dead. I was never getting out of there. Thank you.
Yeah, let them know it was Deacon St. John. They know me. Keep your head down and run.
So that gun is cool, but also has a horrific recoil. So I'm gonna have to work on like modding that weapon. Overall, I'm very satisfied with it though.
Oh, here we go. That should be it.
Because now when I look at, like, everybody's saying that it's 30 to 35 hours to beat the base game, and I'm, like, looking at the Expedition 33, I'm like, yeah, so half of that time is literally you spending time in boss fights. Because I have spent, for every stream that I've played, I spend half of my time, at least, in boss fights. At least.
Gotta take a closer look. Alright, where? Gotcha.
Tucker! I spotted him and it looks like he was waiting for someone.
Deke, don't let him get away. I want him alive.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Shit! Tucker alive?
More shit has come up missing. I need him to tell us where he stashed it.
Okay, shit. Alright, I'll see what
Oh, shit!
Well, come on, Rhodes. Where do you think you're going, huh? Still back here, you son of a bitch? Fine, alright, let's do this the hard way. Rhodes, slow down. I just want to talk. Rhodes, are you late for something? Where you going? Yeah, goddammit, if I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. You gotta shoot the fight, Zeke.
I know what you've done to Leon and Alvarez.
Shit! Shit! How do I get rid of that asshole? And can I... I can't. Oh no, I'm in the middle of a fight. I can't do it on the fight. I didn't mean to switch. How did I switch targets?
Son of a bitch!
Hey, Roach, how's it going, buddy? See? Told you I wasn't gonna kill you.
Deke, no. No, I didn't do nothing.
Nah, that's not what Tucker says. I guess when Leon and Alvarez took off with the camp's drugs, they forgot to cut you in. Is that about it? No. Clue me in on what you're thinking, man. I want to understand. You took what was left while the old woman was looking?
Got nothing on it, okay?
Putting a link in the Twitch and YouTube chat for the folks who have been asking us like 4 or 5 times. It's popped up now. What are my thoughts about the game? Favorite things of that nature. You guys can go watch that. It's pinned and stickied at the top of the YouTube and Twitch chats. Feel free to watch it at your leisure. That went out earlier today before I went to the vet.
No, I'm not. It's not my job. I'm gonna leave that up to Alki. Hey, Tuck, I got him. Mark down these coordinates and have Alki send some men.
He's alive. Did he have my drugs?
Deke, no!
Yeah,
Please,
he's
please, we
alive,
rode
but
together,
if you want
remember?
to stay that way,
You and
Alki,
me, we
you
was
better
friends.
hurry up and get off his ass. St. John out.
And they busted up my
please.
bike pretty good.
I don't want to die. Don't leave me out here. Come on, untie.
Can I make it back? Let's go to the safe house.
Hey, Booze Man, you there?
Yeah, Deacon.
Crazy question. Any idea where I can find a thunder egg?
What the hell for?
The kid I brought in, just trying to find a way to cheer her up. She mentioned having one.
Shit, I don't know. Check the gift shop at Belknap Crater. I don't know, maybe Miriam Forks.
Oh, yeah, okay, thanks.
I need to repair my bike.
That's it.
Can I repair my bike on my own? Yes.
It doesn't look too bad.
Okay, use scrap parts. Perfect.
Can use this.
Alright, let's go pass some time, get it to daylight. Free supplies for the win.
It's like Boozer says, I hear a book calling my name.
Yep, I will be playing the Star Wars Outlaws DLC on the 15th, along with Doom the Dark Ages. May 15th.
All right, okay. Let's go.
Select mission. Ooh. Let's fast travel. Damn it.
Hello, squatter camp. The sons of bitches who've been setting up ambushes around here, yeah?
Well, let's detour.
Yeah, I thought I saw someone.
Bunch of murdering assholes can't let any of them get out of here alive.
Did somebody just drop down out of the tree?
They got him!
Alright, I'm gonna have to see if I can go around. Probably bear traps up in here too.
How you like killing drifters, is that it? How do you like it now?
Shit. I see movement up there.
Need ammo. Yeah.
Probably could have knifed that guy, to be honest with you.
Here's the hatch. Yeah, knew you had one.
I don't think there's any way I'm getting anybody with a crossbow bolt from here. Oh, maybe I did.
She'll set you free. Many of you probably don't remember the Cold War, but living through it was a special kind of hell. Every time you heard a plane flying overhead, you think for sure that this is it. That's the one coming to drop the big one on us. And we lived through the Red Scare. Man didn't know if his neighbor was an American who bled red, white, and blue, or a communist red to the bone. Made it hard to trust. My father,
You son of a bitch, where you going, huh?
taught me the only way to be safe in dark times was to go underground. Built my first bunker with him. But we couldn't build it out in the backyard, with a neighbor spying. Had to go out into the woods, a ways from the road, where no one would happen upon it. With a bunker, you knew that if the laundry went to hell in a handbasket, you could open that manhole cover, climb down the ladder, and you'd be safe. With your radio and your hoard of food and ammo. Things haven't changed. Better to dig a bunker than an early grave.
Fucking preppers,
This
man.
is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
Yeah, Cope? How'd that work out for the poor bastards who own the one that I just cleared out? Huh? Not so good, I'm guessing. Since they were all dead long before I ever got there.
Oh, they've got freakers in camp? Less than I have to worry about. Oh, I didn't actually kill her. I'll worry about that later. Shit, I heard something. Something might come up behind me right there.
Shit, almost out.
Alright.
Down.
Pick your head up.
Incoming! Move your ass!
Oh, shit on me! No, no, jump over, jump over, jump over, jump over, jump over! How many are there? Just stay here.
One more to go.
The problem is...
Oh, I think that's it. Roads will be a little safer now.
That's not good.
Much, but a little. All right, where did you hide your bunker, huh?
Oh, that's not good. Run! Fuck, fuck, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. No! Oh no. Oh no. I got stuck. Oh, is it random? Did it randomly
Bounty.
Yeah, it may have just randomly despawned the horde. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. That was a lot.
Need ammo.
Alright, there is a bunker on the other side. There is still a horde around here somewhere. Freakers somewhere. I hear them. What's up, Sanjo? I don't know that I want to drop an explosive because it's going to call the freaks, man. It's probably worth the risk. Go, 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 go. Dude, I can hear him out there.
Hey, this is handy. A map. All marked up. Yeah, and that. Guess they won't be needing it. Not anymore. I'm just gonna grab some shit.
Doing well, Sanjo. Thanks for asking.
I was ready to go back at it.
I need to spend a point. I think I'm probably ready to start going into the... I don't care about that one. Requires one additional skill or one additional skill point? Or just one additional... I don't care about that too much. I think we need to do some ranged at this point. Yeah, that'll bring my recoil down. Alright. Alright. Well, hopefully that horde is not around here. Is that up top? Nope, it's right here.
Yeah, always.
Crossbow is still my favorite weapon in this whole game. The stealthy approach. Oh man, why is my bike dumped over? Yeah, nighttime is terrifying, legit. Alright, this is where we got sidetracked because we were coming down here. And I saw the bandit camp. I may want to go back and bring it to daytime.
How'd you like that?
There's probably too many freakers out here. I'm trying to...
Gift shop. Gotta be one in here somewhere. Get in there. There we go. Can use this.
Thunder Egg! That's the quest.
Can use this. I need scrap.
When the night whoopsh, is long, whoopsh, and the wolves are there.
Okay. There we go. One of the camps can use this.
Map. Can I fast travel? Two wins in PUBG, says Daddy Sanjo. I'm terrified of PUBG. I can't play that game. I suck. PvP games.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, numbnuts.
Lisa, I
Go away.
brought you something.
It's beautiful. Will you take me with you? Take me back to Marion Forks.
Probably don't want to go there, kid. Nothing wrong with that if you're having fun with it, Bannister.
I can't, because it's not safe.
I gotta turn in. They make us get up really early for work.
Do you want your freedom or do you want to be safe? Decisions. Yeah, I've got the butcher skill for meat, or at least the basic one. I've been doing quite a bit of harvesting and butchering. All right. Yeah, I don't function well in high pressure environments, Sanjo. That shit terrifies me. For everybody tuning in for the first time, don't forget, we're live on two places, YouTube and Twitch, multi-streaming every single day. This is the second stream of the day.
Right?
How's the bike business?
We start every morning at around 5 a.m. Central. Do about 6 hours in the morning, come back in the afternoon, do 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube. Game guides, reviews. Put up the review for this game earlier today. That's sticking at the top of the Twitch and YouTube chats.
Deacon.
Sandy.
Bunch of Dune Awakening coverage from the beta preview event, etc. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Midnight Gaming. Delayed reaction on that. I don't have the audio cue, so I just saw that pop up. Also playing Oblivion Remastered and Expedition 33 right now. Alright, back to the safe house. I put it out on in the YouTube post section earlier. We're within.
St. John, you out there? We've got a job for you here at Peaceful Lake.
Copeland. Yeah, okay. I'll head your way. St. John out.
We're about a week out from having a whole bunch of ducklings. Our first round of ducklings here at the homestead. So I'll have more information out on the homestead channel when that happens. Because I think we're
good.
Coming up right. I think we're right around. Chris knows the dates. I don't have them on the top of my head, but we're within that timeline. Never had ducklings before. That's going to be an interesting day around here. Whew. My espresso wore off.
Hey, you doing okay?
Been better.
Hey, You're not answering the radio.
Yep. I know, I was...
Well, hold on.
No, I'm all right. Just trying to get clear, you know?
You're burning up.
Ugh, my head's pounding like a mother.
You're burning up.
No, I'm just tired.
Okay, stay here. Rest. I'll think of something.
Look, I don't need a goddamn babysitter. I'm fine.
Shit. Come on. Think.
Dude, hordes are terrifying, Shiny, for sure. Like, every time I see a horde, you guys have heard me on screen. I scream like a little girl and just run. I can't handle it. Like, I don't even think on my original playthrough, I think I only took out one horde. Like, they were so terrifying for me that I just didn't have it in me to do it more than once.
Hey, come here, I'll show you what you're looking for.
Yep, found it.
All right, come on, focus.
I am focused.
All right, so this
I don't
one
focus
is
well
called
around booty either,
Lavandula
bro.
angustifolia.
Lavender?
Yes, well, I'm still paying off my student loan, so I will stick with Latin, but you could call it that.
Yeah, get your money's worth. Go for it.
Okay, come on, give me your hands. All right, so you want to put one hand around the flower.
All right.
And then put the other hand at the stem.
Okay.
Just like that, and then you pull nice and slow.
You know, I pulled weeds before.
Excuse me, sir, this is not a weed. You have to be gentle.
But apply pressure.
Oh, yeah, but not too hard. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. There you go, that's perfect.
And it doesn't smell very good.
Okay, you hold on to those, and I'm gonna collect more.
Why lavender?
Well, the guys at the lab are pretty excited. They think they have this subspecies, which might have mutated monoterpenoids, which is modified linalool that...
That is so... Oh my god. Thank you, Einstein. Thank you.
Mutations are never good, man.
It has a chemical that we can use to synthesize a new medicine for burn patients.
Where I'm from, the only weed used for medicine is the kind that you smoke. You know, Boozer knows a guy with a farm that's about 3 miles up the road.
Oh, that's great. Boozer's gonna wind up in prison and take you with him.
So what else do you guys make? Like chemical weapons, WMDs, shit like that?
No. Well, at least not me.
Yeah?
It's in my contract. None of my research can be used for military purposes.
Oh, she hopes that that's true. Yeah, I'll pass, Robert.
Hey, there's more over here.
Wait,
Oh,
stop.
come on, the water's gonna be great.
Face a horde on a
hold
lever
on.
action rifle.
What's wrong?
Well, I didn't mean stop that.
Come on, what is it?
It's a long story.
Well, that's okay. We can just walk. I like walking.
Why don't you tell me about your plants?
Really? Okay. Well, this particular genus is adventitious.
You want me to ask?
It means not native to this area. You can thank Ogden for that.
Who? Oh, shit, I asked.
Peter Skeen Ogden, first explorer to come through this part of Oregon. He and some of the other early explorers brought all their medicinal herbs and plants with them. Some got away, and now they're growing here. Mostly along the shores of small lakes and ponds.
First white explorer.
Wow, look at you. Being all politically correct.
Don't buy into all the biker stereotypes you see on TV. We are actually quite charming.
I bet.
The MC's got a couple of brothers, one fully patched.
I don't think I've seen one person of color since I arrived in your strange little backwater paradise.
Yeah, Jack actually had some guys bust in from Sacramento just to piss off our skinhead
Yep,
rivals.
it is Sam Witwer.
He did not.
Indeed it is.
No, he did not. I'm kidding.
He did
Jersey
mocap
Jim's an
and
old buddy of
motion
mine.
performance.
Patched him and
The motion
myself.
performance
We served
and
in the same unit. Come by the
voiceover.
clubhouse
They used his
someday. I'll
likeness
show
and
you
everything.
around. You'd like the guy. He's funny as shit. He makes a mean margarita.
Well, I have to be in the lab early on Monday, so...
I'll have us back in your bed by 10. I promise.
How can I refuse an offer like that? Okay, you try picking
Smeagol, what are you doing? You want to
Ooh,
go over and say hi,
lavender.
buddy?
You want me to pick lavender?
Yep. And bring me 3 plants and don't
No.
crush them.
Oh, I'm gonna crush him.
Come on.
That's one.
Got one.
Good for you.
Sam Witwer also just confirmed at Star
This
Wars
one?
Festival Japan he's going to be in the upcoming Maul show. So not only did he do
Last
the
one.
voiceover for Maul
Great,
in
bring
all
him
of
here.
the Clone Wars stuff, they're giving him his own series. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Oh.
For you.
Wow, Gallantry is alive and farewell after all.
Oh, if he's not, then I didn't kill him.
Hey.
Oh.
Aw, poor guys.
Hey, is that the one we're gonna smoke later?
No, but this is the one we're gonna drink. I make this killer herbal tea with it.
I'll bet.
Hey, all right, if you come over, then I will make it for you as long as you give me a ride home.
All right, great.
You're gonna be a believer.
And we'll grab a beer for myself on the way over.
Man, a beer sounds good right now. What time is it? 5:30? We're good for a little bit longer. Whenever we get towards the end here, we're going to go watch the combat video for the Outer Worlds 2. That'll be the end of the stream today. We'll go do a little watch party together. It's about 15 minutes long. Alright, we have a quest for Copeland. We'll do that one later. Let's do the Copeland quest because I want to get my faction up with Copeland because I want freaking bike upgrades, man. I got to buy gun upgrades, now I need bike upgrades.
You said something?
It's something Sarah showed me a few summers ago before. Yeah, anyway, there's a plant that grows out here called lavender. It grows in the shade, along rivers, lake shores. I'm gonna see if I can find some.
Shit, brother. The way my arm's feeling, I'll try anything, but fuck the lavender. Bring something I can smoke.
Whatever, I'm gonna find some of this shit. I'm gonna make a burn salve out of it, and you're gonna shut the hell up about it.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, brother. Just going stir crazy up here, you know?
Don't worry, Booze Man. We're riding north, I swear to God, not too much longer.
This reminds me of
You hear
in
me?
Red Dead Redemption 2, like every time you turn around, the whole, just need some more money. Just some more money. We're gonna be heading west. Just need some more money. And here it's always, we're gonna be riding north. We're gonna be riding north. I promise we're gonna ride north.
You looking for something? You don't want to run out of fuel in the shit.
Correct.
Sure.
The third camp does have a whole bunch of
Be
bike
here.
upgrades.
All right. We seen
But we're taking our time.
Hey.
Get some more upgrades before we move out.
That's all I got today.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Yes. You do the killing. I'll do the counting.
I'll see you.
Deke. Good. Got something you might be interested in.
Yeah, don't bet on it, Cope. I'm busy.
Too busy to hear about a Ripper camp? Here, in the Cascade Wilderness?
Rippers up here? Where?
Thought you might be interested. I heard how you and Boozer got hit by it. In fact, I haven't seen Boozer around much, have I?
Where, Cope?
Up by Separation Meadow. Flack, you know her, don't you? Saw him firsthand. Past their camp when she was out on a supply run.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
All right, here we go.
What's up? Hey.
The sky. Hey, Smeagol. He's just turning over. Gotta keep an eye on him. He got totally terrified earlier today and just came running into the bedroom. Now he's grooming himself. Are you going back to sleep now, buddy? It's time for dinner. I'm surprised you haven't asked for food yet. Usually all the cats are yelling at me at like 5 o'clock and it's 5:30. I haven't heard a peep. I probably do need to take a break here in a little bit and go feed the cats though, because it is almost their dinner time. Yeah, that's usually what happens, Kristoffs. We have 7 of them, and usually by about 4:30, 5 o'clock, they're all letting me know that Dad, Dad, Dad. But even Chris hasn't come in there to say anything, so they must not be. Oh, hang on, she just came through the door. She literally just said, I have clients waiting. No, he just woke up and washed himself and went back to sleep. No, wait, I'll wait 30 minutes. Are they waiting now? Alright, yeah, Chris just came in. Yeah, hang on, guys. I need about 5 minutes. I gotta go feed all the cats. I'll be right back. Alright, cats have all been fed. Alright. Back at it.
Who's man?
I
Are you
took a
awake?
turn, wrong turn.
Boozer. Look, I'm on my way out to Separation Meadow. Cope says there's a ripper camp up there.
Rippers? This far north?
Yeah, Boozer. What the hell's going on with these guys? Alki said the rippers were looking for us, that we had a price on our head.
What the hell? How's that possible? I mean, sure, I've killed my share of crazy bastards, but I never went out of my way. Not that I remember.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Rippers. Deacon out.
Okay. Where is the Ripper camp? Because it seems like is it the one I just passed? Or is it like down here?
Another Carlos Ripper sermon. Fuck off.
Oh, I see. Too bad I can't do my whistle jitsu like I did in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, damn it.
I will find you.
You might. Come on, boys. Oh, there you are. There's one.
He has found release.
One left. Come on, buddy. I'm ringing the doorbell. Oh, they've got a... It's tied up.
Shit, almost out.
Oh shit, it says reinforcements.
Goddamn rippers.
Shit, run away.
The lost.
Hurt my brother, you know that. Now I'm gonna hurt you.
I know where you're at. Stop moving. Get him.
Goddamn ripper.
They're all the way over there.
Gotta pull back. Damn it. No.
Bunch of crazy idiots. Why you up here, huh? You looking for me? you found me.
I don't think they technically want to come find me. Somebody's moving their way up here.
Wanna get low? Get low!
Bring him low!
Bring him low! I'm just doing story mode. I've already played the game before. Just here for the story. Play pretty much every game I play. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't see because of the tree. I pretty much play everything I play on story mode. I'm still not quite there where I need to be for his camp.
Cope, it's done.
What's up, Alfredo?
The rivers up here won't bother anyone ever again.
Oh, St. John, that's good news. I talked to Manny the other day, some of the others. I know you've been doing things for the camp. I just wanted to say thank you. Mark Copeland out.
Alright, I need to strip some trees for more arrows. I think we're still, like, how far away are we from getting our next faction ding with that camp? Oh yeah, we're still like 2,000 away. That's a ways. Excuse me. I've got a fast travel up there. Let's do it. And hopefully not get eaten while we're up here. Alright.
Deke, you there? You find that Ripper camp?
Yeah, Boozer, I found it.
You think they were up here looking for us?
I don't know, Boozman.
Oh, it's warning me about a horde.
I was too busy stopping them from cutting my eyes out to ask.
Are they in the train?
Sorry, brother. I wish I'd been there.
Sure, man. Yeah, I know. Deacon out.
Dude, it sure sounds like they're in the... I know they're usually in the train during the daytime. I wonder if they've come out. Dude, I hear a bike.
Raider patrol, damn it.
Freaks!
I may have to come back here during the day. Dude, the controller is vibrating like mad right now. And it gave me a warning about a horde. I know the trains are usually full of them during the day. We're about to find out, I guess. Shit. Missed the shot. Oh, I hear him. I don't know where they're at, but I totally fucking hear him.
I need fuel. Needed this. That should be it.
I don't have any points to spend, right? Yeah.
Hey, Boozer.
God damn it!
It's a funny thing. I was remembering how a few summers back, Sarah took me out to Bear Creek. We were picking lavender, and she taught she taught me how to make this sap for burns. And
Look, I got out today. Okay? I actually had to look around the mountain. I cleared some traps. The arm's almost as good as new.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it right here.
Hey, just give me a couple days. Okay? Just we'll ride up north like you said and get out of this shithole.
Sure. Yeah.
I can dig it. Alright, let's go back down to Copeland's camp and get rid of these bounties and see how close that gets me. Probably not anywhere near close enough. I need like 2,000 faction.
Deke, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
We got hit, and hard. Rippers. A couple of dozen, maybe more.
Goddamn rippers.
That little gal you were so worried about?
Yeah, Lisa. Wait, hold on. What happened? Where's Lisa?
Gone. They took her and 3 others. Alki followed him as far as he could. But they're holed up at Belknap Crater. He came back to round up more men, but...
No, it's on the
Okay,
PC
look,
as well,
I've seen what those
Hexcellence.
sons of bitches do to hostages. I'm
It
not
came
waiting.
out on PC. It came out on
got something to say
PlayStation at
about
the
it.
beginning. It was an exclusive, and then I think like a year ago or so, a couple years back, they dropped a PC release.
You got some bounties, right? Hey, good job.
That's it.
Yep. See you, man.
But it is also on the
That's all I got.
PC.
I didn't think I'd see you around so much.
Hey.
Can I get back to the base because I get free gas?
Oh, here we go. That's it.
No, not on the Xbox. Nope.
Deke, you got your radio on? Had some time on my hands? Made you some shit.
Boozer, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by when I can. Deacon out.
That storm does not sound good. I don't know if this goes to a cutscene when we get up here, but we're gonna go find out. I think it's probably gonna go to a cutscene. Yep. Surely is.
Goddamn Rippers, where the hell is the girl? If you've heard her, I swear to God. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna fucking kill you all, whether you heard her or not.
That's the spirit.
Lisa, I'm coming. What's this? Lisa's? Sure as hell don't belong to a goddamn Ripper. Small footprints. Girl's size. It's gotta be Lisa. She was dragged through here. If you've hurt her, you sons of bitches, I'm gonna kill every last one of you.
Shit.
You are lost. Stay there. We'll help you. We have beaten them.
Just regular PS5.
In here. They dragged her in here.
That's not good, man.
Free rule the world, huh? Not if they're all dead.
sure.
No, she's not in here. Where are you, Lisa?
We are on the path.
She's gotta be out here somewhere.
Voices from the police.
Fuck, man.
Carlos has told me to listen. To listen to the voices. I can't stop hearing them. They cry in the
No one is joining you! Hey, look, now you're found, yeah?
Okay, there's a monument here I need to grab.
I never knew that.
Oh, he jumped down.
Hang on, Lisa. No matter what they do to you, just hang on. Lisa, I'm coming for you.
Alright, let's go up and around. Oh, cool. There's a tree here to make more arrows. Did he see me? He ran up around the corner. I don't know if he actually saw anything, though. Oh, oh, oh. We're good.
Place is a goddamn maze.
We got this. I don't. Nope. Nobody saw it? Nobody else around here, right? Let's take the high ground.
Here. They dragged her up here.
We gotta go all the way up there. It's a long way.
Lisa's gotta be up there.
Somebody just went running down the... I don't think my cover's blowed unless this is a scripted thing, because somebody just went running up the path there. It could be scripted. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, see, there's somebody up there. Can't go up that way. Anybody? Hello? Shit, that's not good. Yeah, they definitely know I'm here now. I'd say that that's scripted. Yeah, they know I'm here. Even though they don't know exactly where I'm at, the moment I peek my head up. Ah, too high. Fuck, I missed it twice. Oh, you know what? Take care of that sniper.
Got him.
Sniper's down.
There she is.
Somebody's right around me, like right on top of me.
He's hiding. Get him.
Sweaty palms.
Move. We will be freed.
I think we're good.
Lisa. All right, Lisa. Oh, Jesus.
I've tried helping
Lisa.
them. Excellent. I haven't actually tried to kill any.
Hey, sweetheart.
No!
Hey, hey, hey! Shut up! Shut up! It's me. It's Deacon. Remember, Deacon? Okay. All right. That's all right. It's all right. Come on. You okay? Damn it! Can you run? Do you know where the visitor center is? All right. That's where my bike is. I need you to run there as fast as you can. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
All right. Don't stop. No matter what. You ready? Huh? Go.
I think we've technically cleared the whole camp unless there's some scripted stuff here. I heard somebody.
Rippers.
Lisa, get down.
Let's see you now.
Lisa, run.
Rippers.
Get down, get down.
Lay it into all.
Come on.
He shot me.
Go.
Come on, kid.
Rippers.
Get to the visitor center now. Go.
Fucking touching my bike.
Get to my bike. Run. Won't be needing this.
We're safe
It's
now.
intense. Love it.
Are you okay?
No.
Listen to me. To the south of here, there's a camp at Lost Lake. It's nothing like the hot springs. Iron Mike, he's not like Mrs. Tucker.
I hated Mrs. Tucker.
Well, you wouldn't be alone there. This is a nice camp, and it's a safe place.
Okay.
Hold on.
Iron Mike. I don't know that name. So I think we're
Ricky.
going to a different
Ricky,
place
come
now.
back.
Oh, this is the third
Ricky,
camp.
are you still on this channel? Lost Lake Camp, come in.
Deacon? Long time no hear. What do you want?
Just meet me, okay? On the Cascade Highway where it intersects with the old Belknap Road. I'm heading there now.
You know what Iron Mike said the night you and Boozer rode out of here?
Oh yeah, that. Listen, that's why I radioed you and not Schizo. Iron Mike doesn't even have to know about this. I got a kid here.
What?
Well, I mean, not a kid, a survivor. She's been out here a long time.
You've got a survivor, and you're bringing her to Lost Lake.
No, you're bringing her to Lost Lake. I'm bringing her to you. Ricky, you there?
Yeah, okay. I'm on my way. Lost Lake out.
Ricky? Yeah, okay, you're welcome. You're gonna like it there, kid. It's like I said, Iron Mike, he's, he likes to yell a lot. Look, don't let him bother you. You got that? Anyway, there's this guy named Schizo. If he bothers you at all, well, just tell Ricky. Or, tell Addie. She's the camp's doctor. You tell her. And Addie's, she's good. She's got medicine, you know, to clean up those cuts. I mean, you don't want to get infected. They're gonna help you out, kid. You can count on them, even if you, even if you screw up. All right.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for Blaze of Fire. It didn't interest me. Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Deke. I'm surprised. What, did Tucker give up the slave trade?
Lisa, this is, Ricky. She's gonna, take you to a safe place.
Nothing has changed, Deke. Iron Mike is not gonna pay you for this.
Pay me for... Oh, come on. That's not... Excuse me. That's not what this is about. It's not about collecting a bounty or anything. Can you just please just take her? Huh?
What's wrong with her, Deke?
What's wrong with her? She was... had a run-in with some rippers. I had to...
Oh, my God. Hey, Lisa. Hi, I'm Ricky. Listen, do you like to go fishing? I love fishing. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Would you want to go fishing with me? Yeah? Come on, I'm going to tell you about Lost Lake. It has the clearest water you have ever seen. And the fish, oh my God. The fish in the morning, they jump this high. I'll show you. When we go, we're going to have such a good time. Make sure you hold on tight, okay? Ready?
I really appreciate it.
You did a good deed, Deke. Did a good deed. Oh, did we just get to level 2? No, I think that was Hot Springs. Damn it. Alright. That was the other camp.
You there? Hot Springs to Deacon St. John.
Tucker, I'm here.
I expected you back by now. Did you find the girl, Lisa?
No, Tuck, no. The rippers cut her up pretty bad, and she didn't make it.
God damn it. We needed her. Now the digging's going to get even further behind.
Well, we're gonna...
Long day at the office. Did he craft me something? I forget. He did. Let's take that first.
They're coming. Oh, they're gonna... They won't know. I mean, they're on me. They're gonna...
Boozer, what's going on?
No! How'd you get in here?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You stay right there!
Boozer, it's me.
Stay there.
It's Deke. Let's just
Don't
calm
you come
down.
any closer.
Fevers are bad, man.
Come on, give me the gun. Give me the gun, bud.
No,
Come on.
I will not!
Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Boozer, what the fuck?
I heard him. I heard voices.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you heard him, right?
No, I didn't hear shit, Boozer. You got blood poisoning.
I do not.
Yes, you do, Boozer. Just take a look.
I don't need to take a look.
Come on, we gotta get you some help.
Look, I don't need some.
Come on.
Oh, is this where we take him to the lake camp where we like left before the Iron Mike? Because there was a doctor there, right? I vaguely remember this.
About trying to blow your head off. I mean, no, I thought I saw something, you know.
Easy. Hey, watch the steps.
I got this. But it was in my head, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I could hear him, Deke. I could hear him, Deke. Footsteps just pounding in my head. Boots.
Just a few more steps.
I don't need any help. I can goddamn walk. I can walk.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, now come on, come on. Get on, we gotta go.
Wait. What? Where are we going? I don't...
It's just a short ride, Boozer. It'll help clear your head.
Right? Yeah, okay. That'd be good. Okay. Where? We going?
The music.
Deke.
You remember when we first rode out of Farewell? What that was like?
Yeah. I remember.
The highways they were all choked up with cars and so many people, all on the move, thinking that if they could only go fast enough, that they'd outrun what was coming.
Yeah.
No one could move fast enough, Boozer. No one saw it coming the way I did. So by the time they said, fuck it, and started walking and then running, it's too late. And I remember watching the freaks, watching them all come, thousands of them. And all those dumb shits just got swallowed up.
Yeah, I remember.
You see a thing like that, it's only a matter of time before it's our turn. Nothing's gonna stop it, Boozer. Not a goddamn thing, but do you know why we keep going? No. Because what the hell else are we gonna do?
Damn right, Bella. That's one of the reasons I love this game, is because of the Red Dead Redemption 2 similarities, parallels. Also a little bit of Sons of Anarchy vibes.
With a soldier's eyes, with a soldier's eyes.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Figure you get all purdied up before heading in.
Yeah, I figured I'd stop in the lodge, have a few beers, and just stroll into the infirmary. No, man, I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, there's some good music in this game, Chris. For sure, for sure.
Hey, Deke. Mike said he'd kill you if he ever saw you again. And if he said it...
That old man doesn't remember his name half the time.
No.
Hey,
He'll remember.
You gotta stay awake. We're off the open road, bit of a freaker wanders back.
Yeah, I know. All right. Hey, Deke,
Yeah.
Don't you kill anyone in the camp, okay?
I'm not gonna kill anyone. You good?
Never better.
Hey. What the hell, man? Let's go back. There's nothing here. You heard the bike, same as me. Probably some drifters. Not worth dragging me out here. We're supposed to guard the camp, not wander around jerking off. Could have been rippers. Oh, I guess the two of us. Weird. We could get them before they... No. See, that's what we thought too. Me and this guy, Addie's brother, we went out on patrol, not far from the river. We kept to the shadows. It was night, but the moon was out. You know, rippers love the night. We heard them coming first. We couldn't sleep. They were coming straight out of hell. God, the sound. There were maybe 4 we could see, so we opened up on them. They don't even try not to get shot. Thing is, they weren't going down. They just kept running at us. My boy got one of them down, pulled his knife to finish the job. Shit, I should have told him to forget it. 2 others climbed right on him, and I fired. You fired? Yeah, I killed him. They were tearing him apart like goddamn freakers. I fired and got the hell out of there. So, you go after rippers, you better have backup. What's up?
Better give some distance here. I'm getting a little cocky. Don't want to get caught. Oh, it's a phenomenal game. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal experience.
Something's out there.
Shit, I guess I gotta make it up in here without getting seen.
I saw something.
No, you
What
didn't.
are you talking about?
Shit.
Got themselves. How can you trust anything?
These are people, not freakers.
That's debatable. Schizo's right. The only thing these assholes understand is force. We sign a peace treaty like we're the goddamn union. We show them we're weak.
Oh, shit. Iron Mike. Schizo. Son of a bitch.
Trying to scalp him. Raymond? And the men we buried, they were butchered, Mike. Butchered. Christ, it took us 3 hours to rake up all the body parts. I didn't want to leave them for the freaks. Raymond? It's Carlos, and you know it. We gotta hit it back, or the Ripper gonna...
Oh my goodness.
Leave it be. Just leave it be. And what about the next one, Mike? And the next? Hell, Carlos is already pushing into Rogue Camp. Camp Pioneer.
Yeah, they didn't need to do a PC remaster because they just did the PC version recently. So the PC version already had like enhanced graphics. They did add additional. I linked to a post today, Belloc. They did an explanation on their website of exactly why and what got added and where. But the PC version was so recently, it already had all this enhanced stuff. So all they did was they did some general improvements on the PC, but only the PlayStation got the remaster.
They're not here. But you can go in and see for yourself.
You'll come back. You know Addie don't like it, you snooping around in her business.
Hey, you said it. Not me. I'm not laughing. Now,
There
come
it
on.
is. Just
Come
gotta
back
find a
later
way
when
inside.
Addie's here. I want to talk to those men myself.
Well, it's just a distant breed.
Addie will take care of it.
Why? You trying to get with them? How's this going?
And what about the next one? And the next? Hell, Carlos is already pushing into road camp.
That did it.
Hey.
What's up?
Ah, damn it.
Hi, Ricky. Hi, Addie. I don't want any trouble, so if you ladies just step aside, I'll show
No,
my
no,
way.
what the hell are you doing in my
Nuh-uh.
infirmary?
Oh, you gonna shoot me now? Oh, wait. There's a code, right? You can't shoot a woman unless you have to. Well, now you have to.
Ah, shit. Okay, look, why don't you just let me explain?
Check what's in the cooler. What are you selling narcotics for Tucker now? You know, when you brought me that girl, I thought you had changed. But clearly you haven't.
No, it's not narcotics.
What?
It's antibiotics.
Boozer's sick. He's got blood poisoning. I had no place else to go.
Blood poisoning. What happened?
Does it matter?
I fucked up.
Bring him in. Go and get him. Bring him here.
No, we can't do that.
Yes, we can. Look, I don't care who he is, and I don't care what Iron Mike thinks. When a man is sick, a man is sick. We have to look out for each other. Baby is all we got.
God, I wish they would turn this into a TV series. I get like Jericho and Jeremiah vibes at the same
I'll
time.
give you a ride. Which way we headed?
You remember there was a small camp when we first rode into the valley?
Yeah, I remember.
You call this a bike?
It may not be a fancy drifter bike, but it gets the job done. Get on.
So, how's she doing? The girl that I brought in, Lisa. Are you gonna take me to see her?
No.
Oh, God damn it, Ricky. What the hell? Why not?
I can't. She's not here.
Wait, hold on for a second. Where is she?
A few days ago, Skizzo assigned her to a scavenge run. She and 3 others headed over to the road camp to look for supplies. They came back without her.
You're telling me they left her? They left her out in the shit?
They didn't leave anyone. Said she ran off.
Jesus!
It could have been anything. Wolves, freaks, rippers. Choose your poison.
And what was Skizzo thinking, sending her out on a supply run?
Everyone's gotta work, Deke. That's the deal, and you know it.
I don't believe this shit. Look, she'd been surviving in Marion Forks for years when I found her.
Yeah, then maybe you should have left her there.
Who's there? Get back, don't make me blow your goddamn head off.
It's me.
No, get back!
Oh. Hey, it's Ricky. You remember me? I rode with you guys a year ago.
Ricky. What? Tumalo?
Yeah,
That's the Tumalo to Lost Lake?
yeah.
Hold on.
That's right. How you doing there? Boozer, you doing all right?
PG.
Yeah, speaking of Last of Us, review for episode 3 is up this afternoon.
still
Chris and I
didn't
watched
give
it with
you
lunch.
The right to steal our shit.
Are you kidding me? Look at his arm. What was I supposed to do, huh?
I don't know. Maybe ask. Jesus. Look at you guys, the biker boys. The most badass drifters in this shit, right? Now you come back crawling to Iron Mike. Oh, wait. If you'll let you. Come on, just help me get him back to Addie. Let's go.
Come on, pal. Let's
Don't need your help.
Don't need your help. Brr.
Ricky.
Yeah, Boozer Ricky.
All right, let's roll.
Wait, where are we going?
Addie said she's agreed to take a look at your arm and see what she can do.
What? No. No, you're not taking me to some goddamn camp. I can ride, damn it.
We're not damn it. Boozer, it's just for a few days. Get some shit for your arm, and then...
No. You know what it's like there, Deke.
No, you're not thinking straight. This isn't the hot springs. This is Lost Lake. Iron Mike. Remember him?
Iron Mike? He's gonna get us killed. He said.
That was a long time ago. They built the place up. They got more people.
We're all gonna fucking die.
We'll be long gone before anything like that happens. Camp's got the only dock in 100 miles. Now, Addie...
Sorry.
Look, she'll take care of it.
Just a couple of days. Yeah, then we ride the hell out of here. Ride north. Like you said. Get the hell away from all this.
Yeah. Yeah, we ride north. Leave all this shit behind.
It's just like Red Dead Redemption 2. Just need some more money. We'll ride west. More money.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and check on him and make sure he's okay.
Coward.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, how long? And until he can ride, I mean.
You mean how long do you have to be here? Look, we have antibiotics, but it's not enough. If Iron Mike lets you stay, your friend will have a chance.
Deeks always has a plan. That's right, Chris. Deeks and Dutch, baby.
So what happened? How'd he burn his arm like that?
We ran into some rippers south of Belknap. Guess they didn't like his tattoos.
Jesus. I've heard about them doing shit like that to themselves, but not to people they're trying to recruit.
Boozer wasn't any goddamn recruit.
Guess Tucker should have made a deal with him like Iron Mike.
Come on, Ricky. He doesn't get it. Carlos isn't going to honor any deal with Lost Lake, not for long anyway, and Mike, he just doesn't see it.
He sees more than you think. You've always had your good side, Deke. You've just been doing your best to kill it.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, we're going up into the big lodge. Confrontation
You cannot
time.
believe a word he is going to say.
Oh, I forgot about this
That
guy.
is soft. Mike, we do not have enough for those that pull their own weight, let alone a goddamn cripple.
He's not a cripple. He can work.
I say we throw them out on their asses.
Mike, that is not who we are.
Jesus. Listen to you. And you. You tired of being Tucker's little bitch, finally?
Raymond,
Huh?
stop it.
Don't call me that.
I'm pretty tired, all right. All right,
See?
enough!
See? You know who the fuck this guy is, and you know what he...
You hold on! And you put that shit away.
Mike, Deacon was the one that brought me the girl.
I know. And I know what kind of man he is. What he's done. He done any worse than you? Ricky? How about me? We've all been out in this shit, Skizzo. We've all done things we're not proud of.
We need another rider.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I just need a few days and some antibiotics. I'll do whatever
Whatever it takes.
Sure, Mike. Whatever you say, I'm on board.
Walk with me.
I don't trust
Don't
you.
start with me. So you're the one who brought him in.
I didn't bring them in, Skizzo. Boozer needed help.
All right.
Tackle shop isn't exactly.
Ricky told me you stopped running for Tucker. Sent that little girl here instead.
I'm sorry I lied to you before about doing runs for Tucker.
How long you been drifting? You and Bill?
I don't know. Like I said, time gets lost.
Your folks don't put down some roots.
This
Figure
is a nice
shit
place.
out, grow some food. Come next spring, won't be none of us left.
If you give Boozer what he needs, let us hole up here till he can ride. Like I said, I will do whatever you need. I want you to know that as soon as he's patched up, we're gonna put together some gear, we're gonna ride north.
North, huh?
There's a camp up there near Smith Rock. Boozer's never been there. Anyway, got a lot of ghosts down here. It's time to move on.
Fresh start, eh? Yeah, I can respect that. Now go on. Leave me be. I got some thinking to do.
I got some
Sure,
thinking
Mike.
to do.
Yeah, whatever you say. Just have Ricky radio me if you need something.
We've all done things. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Got some more goodies. I kind of don't want to turn stuff in here yet because I do want to check in on the. Let's check here first.
Oh, hey. Hey, I gotta ask you. I heard you riding in last night with Ricky, and, who's that guy?
Boozer. His name is William, or Bell. I've always just called him Boozer. Don't ask why.
I mean, is he gonna be okay? I stopped by to say hi to Addie. He didn't look so good.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine as soon as he's patched up. We're riding north. You got that? So just drop it, okay?
That looks tasty right there. The SWAT 10. Semi-automatic sniper rifle, baby. Oh, baby, baby, them some weapons. All right, let's go check the garage really quick.
Oh, it's you.
You're here to trade, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. I gotta get to trust level 1. Are the rank 2 ones the same as the Copeland camp? I need to go back and check because I think isn't frame 2 also at Copeland's camp? I think. Oh baby.
What's wrong?
Yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of fun tricking our bike out here. Ooh, yeah, look at those handlebars. Oh, disc brakes. Chris Shupp says if my memory serves, yeah, they're the same. That's the same. The fender too is the same. And that's definitely the same shroud. Cool.
Check back later, I guess.
All right.
Shit. Whatever. Hey.
You open or what?
Open or what? All right. We're going to quick save, and we are going to wrap up by going and watching the combat video for The Outer Worlds 2, everybody. So we're going to drop this down, turn this into rest mode. Then we're going to open this up, and we're going to go watch this. So this is the combat video that IGN just put out for The Outer Worlds 2. This is part of the IGN Firsts series. This covers how combat works in Obsidian's upcoming RPG FPS sequel. We've been covering Outer Worlds 2 as news has come out. We just finished our first playthrough of the first game about a month ago. I can't wait to see more. June, I believe, is when Xbox is doing their direct event, and we should get a release date for The Outer Worlds 2. At least that's my assumption. But in the meantime, IGN has been doing a series of firsts over the last few weeks, showcasing a bunch of juicy details, and I guess this is a combat video, so let's take a peek at this.
We're back at it again for this month's IGN First on The Outer Worlds 2. Our exclusive coverage has touched on the new and wild weapons in the sequel and how the RPG mechanics have been reworked. But here, we're looking at the nuances of combat itself, from enemy behavior to the way difficulty works.
Yep. Not sure what just happened there. It reloaded.
This time around, lead combat designer Rob Donovan and lead systems designer Kyle Koenig broke down how Obsidian has redesigned The Outer Worlds 2's gameplay for a better combat experience.
Get ready for an adventure.
Yeah, so we've added a lot to the combat experience in The Outer Worlds 2. That was something that we identified that we could really sort of polish up and improve on, modernize a little bit, and add some really interesting features that we've been having a lot of fun with over the course of development. So one of the things that you can do now is parkour. You can climb on things. You can mantle up onto objects.
That's directly
vault
from
over them. You can slide.
What's that? What game?
Which adds a lot of sort of mobility and your ability to sort of escape, navigate around the battlefield.
It's cool how
put
they
some objects
build
between
upon their
yourself and your
games.
enemies. And otherwise
so
get to
taking
sort of
the parkour
places that
system
you
from
maybe couldn't
Avowed
before.
and bringing
so
that
that
over
it
to
feels
Outer
a lot
Worlds
more
2.
interesting to just move around the world. It's a lot of fun, and we have some cool RPG elements that sort of stack onto that and allow you to do things like sliding while shooting and vaulting. And for players that want to use the environment, there's just a lot more to do. We also have grenades. You can throw grenades now. Enemies can throw grenades at you to flush you out of cover. NPCs are using cover now as well. So the whole combat experience is way more dynamic, way more interesting, both from the player experience, actually navigating around, being able to use grenades, flush enemies out of cover, to use some of your resources in maybe more challenging combats, and also to react to what these new enemies are going to do to you. We think that they're now a much more challenging encounter, and they might surprise you sometimes, which is something that I'm really looking forward to players getting their hands on.
As Rob mentioned, all the different tools that we've added, we've integrated into our RPG systems. Have perks and flaws and all the sorts of elements that improve various elements of them. Leadership players making use of their companions more than a soldier player or a rogue might. Rogue players taking stealth to their advantage to sneak up on enemies and take them out before the fight.
I'm making
Science
stealth
players
build
using
100%.
Gadgets like tactical time dilation and the shield gadget to really take advantage of those tools. And of course just soldier players using their vast array of weapons to take enemies out. So from the very beginning, we knew we wanted to step up that weapon feel and moment-to-moment gunplay. So we looked at other games like Destiny, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare came out right as we were entering pre-production. So we looked at all those games, reviewed. Okay, what do RPGs do well about
That's a
gunplay,
cool looking melee
and what do
character.
these games do well?
Oh, that was different.
So we looked at things
game,
like what do stats drive well, such as damage, range, things that feel good to progress over time, and what do things feel bad, like sway and spread and recoil, that we can really step back on and let just feel good from the get-go. So we would compare and contrast what we're doing against those other games and see, okay, what
looks
feels
like the
good,
yellow is like a
from
weak
the-
point they're
from the
shooting
start.
at.
There's a role for RPGs that are FPS RPGs to sort of increase the accuracy and the precision and the handling of guns using the RPG skills. But we wanted to make sure that even sort of the basic weapons that didn't have a lot of RPG mechanics within them still felt good to use from the get-go. And the RPG mechanics are another layer that you can add on top of that.
Triplets, a triple shotgun, that's cool.
A lot of what we've added in terms of the movement and the resource management and things allow you to play sort of your own way. We've got different kinds of armor, light, medium, and heavy, which each sort of feed into a different kind of play style, faster, but maybe less resistant to damage, or a sort of tanky
That's a lot
player
of stuff on the
that
radio.
doesn't mind getting hit by a number of things because you're going to deal the damage right back. The grenades, of course, as I mentioned. We also have various strengths and weaknesses based on our creatures in the game and our auto mechanicals. There's a lot of different ways to engage with the systems in the RPG, both in terms of going into a menu and putting points into things, but also in the sense of gathering gear and being able to think through, if you're clever, how that gear is going to affect different kinds of combat encounters. So we have some very fast-moving enemies, and if you use TTD to slow them down, you'll have a much easier time. So maybe you want to use TTD because you're having trouble tracking fast-moving flying things. Or maybe you want to double down on that tank play style. You want to put on the heavy armor, you want to use the shield gadget, you just want to kind of not worry about health for a while and just go through and stomp a couple of guys before you have to really think too much about min-maxing. We also have, because we don't have a level scaling system anymore, we have a lot of opportunities for players to challenge themselves. If they think that their play style and their particular build is really working out well for them, they can opt into some harder challenges across the. That's
good to know that they're not
see if
using
they have
level
what
scaling.
it takes to.
That means
to sort
level.
of
That
go
means
above
zones
and beyond what another kind of player with a different kind of build might have.
Yeah, and using those tools to your advantage, whether
cool.
you're a player that's really trying to min-max and take the most out of like your play style, or someone who looks to gear and equipment as a way to supplement your weaknesses. Rogue players realizing, oh, I'm really squishy, and if I get caught, I'm gonna die. Looking to use, okay, well, maybe I'll use sniper rifles or long-range equipment to take out things that are really threatening early. Or even something as simple as
I like automatic weapons.
automechs are a
That
real
sniper also
challenge
looks
to me
really
because
cool.
I like to use weapons like SMGs and shotguns which bounce off their armor, taking some shock grenades to deal with them early and lock them down so that they can't blow you up as quick as possible.
I'll add, crucially, despite the previous answer where we said we wanted to make sure that the gun's handled well from the get-go, we don't want to eliminate any sort of decision-making and skill in player builds and cleverness, really. A lot of what we love about The Outer Worlds 1 is that approaching different combat encounters from different angles could give you some big advantages. We want to retain that and tie it even more tightly to the RPG mechanics.
The triple barrel
Not doing
shotgun
level
is
scaling
pretty cool.
Seems like a simple change, but it has enormous ripple effects over the way that we create the game. Enemies now are at what we're calling tiers, and so each enemy has its own set of stats and its own damage values, health values, and damage prevention based on armor and things, and those are static throughout the game. So early on, some of our more difficult, higher tier enemies will be more difficult just from a math perspective. They're going to hit you harder, they're going to take less damage, and when they take damage, they might have a higher health pool. Meanwhile, towards the end of the game, if you want to return to some of the regions that you've been to before, you'll find that those enemies are just how you left them. And hopefully by this point you have leveled it up, got enough gear, got enough cool armor and gadgets and skills and perks and maybe flaws to be able to come back and really romp on those enemies that maybe were giving you difficulty before. We think that's a really enjoyable experience, and it prevents, from my perspective, from the combat side, having a lot of the game feel samey. With level scaling, there's a real risk that something that is slightly hard is always slightly hard, and something that is slightly easy is always slightly easy because it's traveling with you. And by the end of the game, it might feel like, well, this is more or less the same encounter that I've had from the beginning. We took a lot of time on The Outer Worlds 1 to try and disrupt that, but I think this approach, with no level scaling and tier bands, let's call them, of NPC combatants, will do an even better job at making those encounters feel different and feeling you grow more powerful over the course of the game.
Yeah, looking back at some of our older games like New Vegas, something we really wanted to hit on again was that feeling of leaving Goodsprings, heading north to Deathclaws and Cazadors, and just getting bullied. And the player experience of, okay, well, I'll go explore something else now and come back and then bully them back as you've gained levels and experience, gotten better gear. And really hitting that. We also just have different difficulty modes. We have story mode returning, which is...
I'll be doing story mode.
For players who are just looking to experience the story and combat's not the focus for them, all the way up to hard and very hard for players that really want to push their skill as both an FPS player and big RPG nerd like myself, where how can I break the game and how can the game push back against that?
Yeah, we were talking about this. This is one of my particular hobby horses that's always on my mind. And the way to solve that is not through some silver bullet that's just going to make players play the way that I demand that they play. It's a lot of sequential steps and a lot of sort of noodling on the margins to make sure that in this game we want our NPC combatants to behave as if they care about their own survival. So humans can take cover now, and they will. And especially if you are shooting them at long range and they're not maybe sure exactly where you are, they will take cover and they'll maybe hide there. Creatures will sometimes try to block line of sight to players that are too far for them to reach, especially creatures that maybe only have claws and jaws to attack you. They won't be able to engage with you at extreme ranges, so they'll take a sort of a defensive posture. And it's not to block the players that like to be snipers and to creep around and try to get angles on distant enemies. That will still be a viable playstyle. But my goal for the combat is to make sure that that's not the most viable playstyle. That if you want to walk in and smack guys with two-handed melee weapons, that is a perfectly acceptable option, and you don't feel forced to play with weapons plinking damage at extreme range because it's the only safe way to not get killed. I would like both of those ends of the sort of the spectrum, let's say, to have a great time and engage with all of the combat mechanics that we have, without sort of
that
leading any
lifts
player
them
to
up.
think, well, I certainly can't play that way,
And
so
kind
I
of
have
freezes
to play
them in
this other way
place.
that maybe is less fun,
And then
or
this
maybe
thing
doesn't
was like
suit
sort of a
the way that I
fireball.
want to engage with this combat system.
Yeah, and we've tackled that in a lot of different ways. Giving NPCs new tools, so giving them things like grenades to flush you out of cover, working with content teams to add flankers and melee enemies that'll just go around the outside and flush you out, giving the NPCs the ability to hide and take cover and slide into cover if they're getting if you're really peppering them. All sorts of tools like that to really diversify the options the player has to take in order to deal with combat.
Yeah, and I am under no illusion that we will entirely solve this problem and that no players will be able to exploit. I've seen speedruns. I know how it works. But really the point is to make sort of all the play styles viable and interesting and fun.
Players
throughout,
will always
and
find
not
ways to
have
break your
one
shit.
particular play style be so strong that you're encouraged to use it even if you don't like it.
Gateway to transcendence.
Every time I see them do this backstab, I'm like, I need to make a stealth build.
I will say that we are not aiming to be avowed level of melee combat. We consider them a melee-first game with obviously ranged weapons in the mix. We consider ourselves to be a ranged-first game with melee in the mix. And what we've tried to do is make sure that our melee combat has the ability to support a few ranges of playstyles. The stealth player that wants to sneak through the grass and stab guys in the back. So we have a series of melee weapons that accommodate that, and in some cases really make that more fun and more interesting. And then we have the sort of two-handed melee weapons, the big ones, that have a bunch of perks associated with them that will allow you to unlock more variety in your melee attacks for the people, and we have some of them on the dev team here that just want to pick up a big stick and smack guys in the face.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make sure that we support that throughout, even though a lot of what I've certainly been focusing on is the ranged experience. We do.
I do love the fact that they
support for the
mention
melee-
about
the melee players
specifically
as well.
that
And
being
definitely on the
the
RPG side, we
parkour melee
want to make
game.
sure that melee is well supported
And
and,
this is
has
more
plenty of things
parkour
to do with their
range
build
with melee
and have
supported.
some variety. We had obviously had tactical time dilation from Outer Worlds 1, and we were looking how do we evolve the science player going into the Outer Worlds 2. And that's where gadgets came from, which is players now have an energy bar that they can spend using one of 4 different gadgets.
Okay.
Each one has a strong combat purpose, like TTD, obviously slowing down bullet time is always a fan favorite in pretty much any shooter. We have a shield gadget, which gives you a bunch of bonus health, but it's also useful in exploration, granting you immunity temporarily to hazards such as fire, so the player can pass through those areas and get to new locations. We have the N-ray scanner, which lets you see enemies through walls, which has a major use in combat, being able to carefully plan for enemies that are behind cover, but it also does additional bonuses like granting you critical hit chance on the RPG side. And so the player can swap between these once they've acquired them and use them against different enemies as needed.
In that vein, being able to level up your science and get more energy and turn that into more tactical
Attacks,
time dilation is sort of giving you a combat bonus, even if that's not your primary interest. We wanted to make sure that even with my focus on the combat side of things, that if you put points into other skills, that we're still making sure you're not so dramatically underpowered that you kind of can't play the game the way that you want to. So we're cognizant that the gadgets are one way as well to be able to get through some things that maybe you're a little underleveled for, or maybe you're not quite perfectly spec'd into, but give you the ability to use those perks, skills, and gadgets to get through that combat.
Yeah, and I'll say the interesting thing about these first-person shooter RPGs is that they have a very diverse audience. We have players that just like playing shooters and they're good at it and they're good at aiming, and we have players who aren't quite as skilled at that and they just really want a strong RPG experience.
Run away!
And tools like the gadgets, tactical time dilation is one of the ways that we're looking to help that group be able to better engage with the combat and aiming, which might be something that's hard for them.
Rob and Kyle have all the technical insight on things from a gameplay perspective, but we also have interviews with other key developers about the revamped flaw system and the bigger, more expansive open zones across the game, so be sure to check out those videos as well. And we still have a lot more to showcase for Obsidian's next big game, so for more on the Outer Worlds 2, stick with IGN.
Yeah, we've been watching all of their videos and reacting to them. So if you want to catch the previous ones, if you're watching this after the stream, there will be a description text down below in the YouTube video where this will get clipped out, and you can find the links to my Outer Worlds 2 playlist where we're covering all of the news, not just from IGN, but from other places, because we are going to be playing Outer Worlds 2 later this year whenever it gets its announcement date. But in the meantime, that is a wrap on tonight's stream, everybody. We'll be back again first thing in the morning around 5 a.m. Central Time for more Oblivion Remastered, and tomorrow we should be able to get some Expedition 33 in as well before my physical therapy session. So thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody, for the second stream of the day as we wrap up our Days Gone Remastered playthrough, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow bright and early. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in every single day on YouTube and Twitch, and everything in between happens on the YouTube channel. Game reviews, discussion videos, and beyond. See you tomorrow.